Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Goes for the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Rooney. Now it's Isak. And he's lost his man here. Oh, played right into his path. Romero gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Isak. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ruben Dias. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Saka, not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Deftly away. Rice. And here's Isak. No, he's not getting any further than that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Rooney. He's found a way past. He's in space and looking for options. And he's being shifted off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a good run he's making there. And he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land. That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fernando Torres. And he's there to belt it away. Here's a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Ruben Dias clears it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Rooney has it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch.
There will be one
Well, that
minute
defending is
time.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're off again. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Big chance! Chance! And again! He scored! The breakthrough strike! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Minutes is number 9.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Foden. Now it's Torres. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, Bruno Fernandes! Decent chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Middlesbrough are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Searching pass he's played there. He's got away. He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ruben Dias. Saliba. And it's Rice. Now Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? Saliba. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely weighted ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Substitution in progress.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Rice. Now it's Saka. Real chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Spread it left. Saka. Well back! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And here's Haaland.
5 minutes added time.
And he's had it nicked away. Fernando Torres. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saliba. Ruben Dias. Over to the left. Now it's Rooney. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender, someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Foden. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Isak. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Isak. Park Ji-sung. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot. It is a fantastic goal. That is a gem, an absolute gem. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That's good defending, very good defending. Ruben Dias gets it clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernando Torres. They've got a throw in. Now, can they get him away? Torres picks it up out wide. Torres! And again! Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Rooney. Looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Isak. Isak stood his ground strongly. Isak! And that's aimed into the middle. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rice. And here's Isak. Looking for the run. Now Ruben Dias.
There will be 1 minute at
And
a
it's
time.
Rooney. Spread out to the left. Foden tries looking up for option. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things
And a
are not
quick
good,
reminder
Peter.
today,
It seems
everybody,
the
to
team
make
were just
sure
a
to
bit
put
too
any
busy
litter in the
playing
bins
within
provided.
themselves,
Thank
too
you for your
tentative. They have to
cooperation.
improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Rooney. Now it's Isak. Adams does well to get it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Torres. Oh, this is a terrific run. Foot in. Haaland. Now it's Torres. And Torres! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And this is Torres. Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
306.
He is through here! Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Son Heung-min usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And they win it back again. Now it's Haaland. Wilshere, nice looking ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Sojin, what? Ah, he's given it away! Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Saliba. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
75 minutes played. And he's worked it through. That's the keeper's ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Isak. Isak touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Searching pass he's played there. It is a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10.
Corner number 2 then.
Isak. Number 11. Phil Foden. Number 19. Erdegaard. Coming on the field. Number 18. Welbeck. Number
Good looking ball.
Bukayo Saka.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Rice. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Has been indicated.
That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. And here's Rooney. Bowen. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Like to read out our fan club members who are
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Irwin. And this is Torres. Saliba wins the duel this time. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Could be danger here. Gakpo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vicario claims comfortably. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. Rice. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Irwin kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Gakpo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saliba. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing for Rice. And it's Rooney. Goes looking wide. Now it's Foden. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's in a great position here. Fernando Torres. And Torres! And he's gone looking for safety. He's had it taken off him. Irwin, the man we've all come to watch. And here's Gakpo. And he's straight offside. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, that is asking for trouble. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rooney. Ødegaard threads one in. Looking to play him in. Gakpo with a chance! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Fellow attendees,
Yeah, you don't get any
this is
points
a
for stating the
children's
obvious, Peter, but
announcement.
thankfully this
Would
is
the
still
father
very
of the boy in the
savable.
yellow
Keep things
t-shirt
simple,
kindly make
keep
his
the
way to the
intensity high,
information centre?
and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance! There's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. And the finish! Ruben Dias with the clearance.
Manchester United have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not you...
Isak! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. He's on it, can he get away? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Nice interception, well timed. Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Who saw this coming? Manchester United have come back from the very brink. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Ruben Dias. Good ball, good take. Thinks about the shot. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. And it's Ødegaard. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bowen promptly onto that, and that is that.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's intervened well there. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Oh, super find. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Cristiano Ronaldo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Big header! It's hit the crossbar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Ødegaard. Fernando Torres. And it's hoisted clear. And this is Torres.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Adams cuts out the pass. Ronaldo chasing after it.
Indicated.
Ødegaard. And this is Torres. Torres! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Saliba. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. And that will be it. Manchester United are beaten and they are out.
Only allowed in areas shown in this
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mamardashvili gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
He's got fantastic reactions, Peter, and I think that having a reliable keeper like this behind them is going to give the whole defence a boost too. It's only his debut, of course, so it'll be intriguing to see how he communicates with the players.
And a chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicely spread. Now, can they get him away? He is through here! Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that has been cleared. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Played out to the left flank. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Quickly taken. Rodri. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Rosicky. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is as far as they're going to go. João Pedro. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking for options for movement. Picked out, and the shot! We've got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Haaland. Van Dijk. Bissouma. Now Foden.
There will be 1 minute.
Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it's claimed by the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And now,
so in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution in progress.
Manchester United kick off the second half.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Haaland. Out to the right. And it's Rodri. Real chance! There's a goal! Into the lead once more. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Liverpool take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Saliba. Rosicki. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! That's got him rattled.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Bissouma, oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Rashford. He has found the way through. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, that has not gone well. Foden. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Great vision. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Chance! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Substitution on the field.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Coming on the field, number 23.
Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away.
Number 41.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. And a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That is good alertness. Haaland looking understandably energised after his goal. Could try cutting inside here.
There will be 3 minutes.
Aims
added
beyond the
time.
defence. That's really good defending. Mohamed Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, super find. An uncompromising challenge. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Number 9.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Bukayo Saka.
And the action has already restarted.
Bissouma.
He's found a way through.
Number 19.
It's Rashford!
Number 7.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Rashford has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Casemiro.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's De Bruyne. And he's picked out the run. Here's Haaland. Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Erling Haaland.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
And now, please turn towards
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitutions taking place.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? De Ligt cuts it out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they're back on the ball again. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Rice. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one.
Climbs up big! That's another chance! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.